Human beings are wired for connection. From the moment we are born, our brains and bodies are shaped by the quality of our relationships. In the context of aging and longevity, this fact becomes even more compelling. In the world's longest living populations, whether in Okinawa, Japan, Sardinia, Italy, or the southern coast of Salento, strong social bonds are not a luxury, they are foundational. More than just a source of comfort, relationships play a measurable biological role in how well and how long we live. Increasingly, scientists are uncovering the molecular mechanisms that explain why people with strong social networks are not only happier but often healthier and more resilient, even in extreme old age. The biological benefits of close social ties begin with stress regulation. When we experience emotional support from family or friends, our bodies release oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone. Oxytocin acts as a counterbalance to cortisol, the primary stress hormone, which is known to accelerate aging when chronically elevated. By buffering cortisol, oxytocin reduces systemic inflammation, helps regulate blood pressure, and supports cardiovascular function, key elements in the prevention of age-related diseases. In centenarians who live surrounded by extended family or close-knit communities, these hormonal rhythms are in better balance than in their more isolated peers. Studies have also shown that loneliness and social isolation can be as detrimental to long-term health as smoking or obesity. In contrast, meaningful relationships, whether through marriage, deep friendship, or intergenerational family ties, can lead to lower rates of depression, better immune response, and improved cognitive performance. In older adults, regular social engagement has been linked to a reduced risk of Alzheimer's disease and dementia. This is not simply because of increased conversation or stimulation, but because social interaction demands complex brain activity, empathy, memory, attention, language processing. In a very real sense, social life exercises the brain. One of the more exciting areas of research is how connection appears to influence gene expression. Emerging findings in the field of epigenetics show that certain genes associated with inflammation, immunity, and cellular repair are upregulated or downregulated based on social context. People with supportive relationships tend to have gene expression profiles that promote resilience, lower expression of pro-inflammatory genes, and higher activity in those related to stress response and longevity. Even telomere length, protective caps at the ends of chromosomes, considered a marker of biological age, has been found to be more preserved in individuals with stronger social ties. Centenarians from places like Salento offer living proof of these dynamics. Many still live with family or close to relatives. They participate in daily community rituals, sharing meals, walking through the village, chatting at local cafes or church. They are not sidelined or treated as burdens. They remain central to the emotional and cultural fabric of their towns. This constant, informal network of touchpoints creates a buffer against emotional stress and contributes to their psychological well-being. They often display high levels of life satisfaction, humor, and resilience in the face of loss or hardship, traits that are not genetically predetermined but socially reinforced. Moreover, the emotional nourishment of close relationships supports healthier behaviors. Elders who live with others or maintain friendships are more likely to eat well, remain physically active, and adhere to medication or healthcare routines. There's accountability and encouragement in companionship. Even brief, daily conversations can prompt better mood regulation and reinforce a sense of purpose, something repeatedly shown to be critical for aging well. But it is not just quantity that matters, it is quality. While having a large social circle can help, the emotional depth of a few trusted relationships often has a stronger impact than a wide network of shallow ones. Emotional attunement, shared values, and mutual care create a neurochemical signature of safety and belonging. These are the types of bonds that seem to protect the aging brain and body most effectively. In long-living societies, community isn't a retirement strategy, it is a lifelong norm. Social connections are interwoven with diet, movement, spirituality, and rest. Meals are shared, problems are discussed aloud, and loneliness is rare. This model stands in sharp contrast to more individualistic cultures, where isolation often increases with age, and where the elderly may be placed in care homes, separated from family and social environments. The biological consequences of that separation are now too clear to ignore. Ultimately, the science of social bonds offers a powerful message. Longevity is not just about what we eat or how we exercise. It is also about how we connect. Warm relationships, emotional intimacy, and community support are not abstract ideals. They are physiological necessities capable of altering hormone levels, gene activity, and the rate of cellular aging. In the stories of centenarians who still gather with neighbors, hug grandchildren, and laugh freely, we see not just the art of living well, but the biology of connection sustaining life itself.